Hello guys, welcome to Oz SMC. Today we are going to talk about a very important strategy, you can call it. It's called again, this is not my findings. This belongs to my mentor, Anton. So all credit goes out to him. And I will try to give this to you guys. Let me just pick a pair. I will just do Euro USD. Anyone? And what we're going to do, okay, I have marking on this, so we'll choose a different one. Maybe this Wanda. All right. So now we don't know where it's going to go. So let's just turn a little bit. I will choose anywhere, maybe somewhere here. So from this, we will be doing a back test on this. We're going to do some buys and sales. And yeah, so what is the method? What is the strategy that today we are going to talk about? It will be called three box method. Three box method, right? And what are these three boxes? Number one, we're going to involve ourselves with structure. Number two, S&D, supply and demand. And number three is the confirmation. So we can say wipe off. So this is what we're gonna involve ourselves today. I'm going to find three box in any given time frame, in any given pair. You can check this for yourself after we are done with this. So first, we're gonna find our first box, and then we're gonna find that would be based on the structure. And the second would be finding the zones where we want to involve for our buy and sale, and then the confirmation. So this is going to be a very short video. Right. So here, what do we have? First, we need to study the structure. You don't need to go to do a top-down analysis on this. Yes, of course, I already have a mark here, price heading towards this, and this is a weekly zone. So expecting the price going to reverse from here. That's one understanding about the structure. However, if we are to involve ourselves on any time, on any pair, on any given time frame, then the very recent structure, this the very recent structure is what we're going to involve. So this is not a cherry-picked chart. So maybe sometimes it may not fulfill what I am going to show. But let's see how it goes. First, what do we see? The structure. We have to find a break of structure. Where do we see a break of structure? There's been in a bearish impulse expected till here because I have already drawn out the mark here. May or may not, it may even reverse from here, I don't know. But let's see. Where is the recent break of structure? Right here. This is a very recent break of structure of this. So where is this break coming from? From which zone? From which supply area it's coming from? Probably this. And maybe, no, let's not consider this because this did came, but this move has not broken this structure yet. So yeah, let's stick with this. So we have found, where is that? All right. So this is the first box. This is our first box. We have found our first box right here, this impulse. And what's the next? Structure wise, we found the breakup structure. It's coming from this first box. The expectation is that, look, let me just give you the example first here. This is the expectation we're gonna have on this. What do we see here? This is a bullish trend, bullish momentum, bullish structure, printing, one after the other. Break high, break high, break high, and the expectation is that it will keep printing. Maybe price will fade to print and then turn bearish. But until then, our expectation, our bias is that it will keep breaking, targeting this high. The moment this breaks with this move, our anticipation is that price will come back to its demand zone somewhere here, and it will target this high. This is a liquidity now. It does. And again, forget about this. We see the very recent structure, breakup structure. So now this is the breakup structure that we see here with this impulse. So now this will be our first box. And what are we expecting? We are expecting that price will come to its supply or demand zones. In this case, it's a demand zone. We are expecting it come to our order block. So the order block, the demand zone, will be your S&D. This is going to be your second box. You can maybe use a different color just to identify the three boxes. And what are we going to look here? When price, you have made this, you have made this, and this is the third one. Very important. This is the confirmation, that is Wyckoff. So I have already given you in my previous videos about uh, Wyckoff, where you can study, you can go to Google and then look for the Wyckoff composite man, and there's that link. You go to the link and then study the flows, the rules. There are some points about Wyckoff and how it works. So there's confirmation. Unfortunately, I'm going to share that as for my paid private mentorship, but this is the situation. This is how you involve yourself. Break, coming back, this break. So where is our first box? Right here, this is our first box. And then we have to find the demand zone. This is our second box. Comes, we look for our confirmation. If you are comfortable with some kind of confirmation that you have maybe a confidence with, however that you trade, that's fine. Go ahead with it. Oh, but you can use maybe a Fibonacci or engulfing, whatever it is that you are comfortable with. Use that confirmation. However, for me, I like to use Wyckoff as my confirmation. So this is the concept behind this three box method. Now let's see. Where is our first box? Here. This is our second box right here. On the third, when price comes to this, we're going to look for some kind of a confirmation for sale. In terms of sale, how is it going to be? Maybe price would come up like this, give you some kind of a thrust, and then a break, and then move down. So we involve ourselves on this retrace. So again, the same situation. What do you see here? We have a break of structure. This will be your first box, and you involve yourself with the second box. We're working on a 1 hour time frame, so maybe we will have to go down all the way to even 1 minute and we need to see this structure on 1 minute for our confirmation. You could have a sales stop right here, or you could wait for price to reverse to this zone. And then if you want to go crazy from 1 minute in this zone, you could look for this same formation on 5 seconds or even 1 second. And I prefer 15 seconds. That's how I trade. And that's how you are going to involve. That's how you use multi-time frame analysis on your trading. So let's see how it goes. I hope you're clear with the concept. If not, you can always replay and watch this again. And this is our sale zone as of now. And where is our first target? This, the box. Now, what do you have? You have a zone that you want to involve. You have a target. And as per the confirmation that you're going to have your stop loss. And your stop loss can be above this. But if you're taking the confirmation just above that high of the structure that would be forming here, that would be your stop loss. Now you have everything. Do you need to FOMO in now? Now do you have this set up? No. Right now I'm doing this on a 1 hour chart. We will move to a smaller time frame and let's see if that's also possible. Right. Let's play. Okay, so what do you see here? This is already broken. So this box is no more valid. It's no more important to us. Where is this break of structure coming from? We have a break of structure, a new one formed here, as you can see, from where it is coming, right here. So this choosing the zones, you have to see, I have already put out a video on order blocks. I think if not, I will be putting out another one. This break of structure is coming from this zone. If this is the zone, this is your second box. Where is your first box? Right here. Till this is the low, right? This is the low, and this happens to be your target. This happens to be if price were to come to that zone, then this is your first target. You can take your profit here, 80%, 90%, or full, or even you can take partial and target below. As we're expecting this again, this is already my zone that was marked out. So this is what I'm expecting price to come to. And let's see. Here we do not simply sell just because we have a setup and price is coming back here. We can't just simply sell. If that's how you do it, if you have built a profitable system around it, then you can. But we would wait and see for our confirmation. Let's see. Boom. What do you have? This, if you go to a smaller time frame, let's see if we got anything out of it or no. Oh, sorry. We don't have historical data for this. All right, no problem. But we got. All right, so here, I tried to go back just to 1 minute just to show if I could have got a confirmation, but unfortunately, we're going way back on this, so we don't have the data on a 1 minute chart. So it's okay. Anyway, that's for our private stuff. You're interested in that, contact me and we'll do that. So let's play how it goes. Boom. What do you see? And again, this is not the way I involve. For me, I will find a way to get my stop loss. This is a 10 pip stop loss. I will find a way to get my stop loss max at 2 pips, average 1 pip, 2 pip, max maybe 3 or 4 sometimes. But here is a 10 pip. So it's all right. This is just for the educational purpose. This is already a 4.55 RR where you are taking your first partial maybe or your first uh, trade, and let's see if it goes on. Right. It goes on, right? Forget about this. Where is your next setup? Where is your break of structure now? Let me just change this to a different color just so you can differentiate the box. Here, our third box is right here. Okay, I told you three box, and this is our confirmation box. All right. So let's make this green. Okay, this. Yep. And then the second is we're gonna make this, and the confirmation box. What do we make? Orange. Yeah. So this you need to confirm on a smaller time frame. Unfortunately, I'm not able to show. All right. So where is your next break of structure happening? Right here is your next break of structure. And where is this coming from? This week. Why this week? I have already told you in my other video. A week in itself is an order block. So this is a supply zone. The expectation is that price will come to this, as in this is your box. It may even come down, but the moment it start retracing, the low point will be our box. We have our second box. We are going to wait for our third box for entry. Let's see. Yep, this is the box, and this is the area that we're looking for a sale. All right. So here, like I said, here you got lucky. We got lucky. I mean, if we're not confirming and just selling this, and we got lucky right here. But here, you see, if you do not look for confirmation, what it does, it gave a break of structure above, and this would have been a stop loss hit. So if you were looking for a confirmation right here, then if you don't have your confirmation, why would you involve? So this is why we need to look for a confirmation. So this is no more valid to us. Now, where is the recent break of structure happening? Right here. So what is the expectation? Is that price will come somewhere here. This being our box, right? And where is the zone that you might expect price to come to? For me, this would be the zone that I'm interested in. And again, choosing this way, it's entirely depend on you how you want to choose the zones, and those will come with practice. For me, this is the zone that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in here or here, even maybe a little bit here. Let's see if this doesn't hold. If I don't get my confirmation, I want to look somewhere below. But for now, let's see. All right, so our box extends up to till here. Already broke this structure, so no more valid. We're not looking for this anymore. Instead, what do? We have a break of structure here. Where is this impulse coming from? All the way from here. So this will be our box. And where are you interested for our second box? In this case, I have certain areas that I might be interested to look for a buy. This is one. This is two. And possibly this right here. So when you have certain areas like this, are you just going to buy from here or here? Yeah, this is why I said we need to look for confirmation. And how we do that? On a smaller time frame. There's a rule called a rule of 30, which my mentor has taught me. One day I want to bring out a video on that. So stay tuned for that as well. Let's see how it plays out. We have our first box, second box setup. And when price comes to this, we are going to wait for our third box. That is the confirmation of Wyckoff. And how is it going to be? It's going to be something like, so sorry. Oops, sorry. I got to redo that. Like this. This is an accumulation. We have a breakup structure here on the retrace. We're buying the same thing. Breakup structure. We're buying retrace. Breakup structure. Breakup structure. Retrace. We're going to buy on this, but we're going to confirm this on a smaller time frame. That's why call. Let's see if it does plays out. Oof, boom. This must have been some kind of news or anything, but with no way we would have get a buy in this situation. Broke through everything. So this is no more valid. So let's see how it plays out. We have a breakout structure here. Expectation where? First box is right here. And where would be your zone that we are interested? Right here. This is second box. Let's see. Right. So maybe you would have got a confirmation right here when you go to a smaller time frame. Maybe you got a smaller time frame and then you got a confirmation and it gave you a little bit of a sale till here. This is why this could be the low that it was targeting. This is why when you are involving yourself on a smaller time frame, like 15 seconds or even 1 minute, you need to book partial profit. That's the only way we are going to survive this. We need to move to break even so that we survive this. So guys, do not get discouraged. Most of the trades didn't work out as of now here. But if you saw the total ran on this, and that is just taking a blind stop loss here, not the actual that we would have got. So this is already 8 RR, and we had like 2, 3 losses. So still, you are in a good position. And this is not a cherry pick chart. So let's see. So this would have ended up in break even maybe. So we have another break of structure again here. Price action wise, we have to be aware of that as well. Right now, this is a very choppy price action right here. So it may not have worked out in some cases, but this is the rule. We have a break of structure again here, and let's see from where till it reverses. All right, this is our first box. And where are you going to involve yourself? This is the zone that we might be interested. We have another zone here. Price might reverse from that. So we will look for that third box confirmation here and here. And again, guys, this losses is only when you involve yourself without confirmation. Without confirmation, you lose. With a little bit of luck, maybe you get through once or twice, but that it's like you're flipping a coin, and every time you get a tail, then you buy and then you sell. Even with that, you could develop a system that works if you manage your money properly. But that's not the way to trade. You need to have your confirmation. So we have our first box, second box. We have to look for our confirmation. If we get, we involve. If we don't, why to involve on that? Fine. So this box did not hold. Again, confirmation was needed. We remove this. Did it happen? No, we did not get anything out of this. Last one. If you would have had a buy here, blind, Before this move was made, if you would have put your stop loss just below this, and you would have lost on this trade. So again, this is not working. So fine, we do not need to get ourselves involved when it doesn't work. So again, what do we have? We are still waiting for this break and we'll look for our sale again. Okay, again, we have a break of structure. Forget about all the history, all the past data. We are just gonna look to involve on this. Where's our box? Right here. This could be the area that we're looking at as our second box. And if it does count to this, then we're gonna involve. Right. So this is one of those situations where it's gonna piss us off. This right here is in this whole area is an order block. If you move to maybe 4 hour, you might see. Let me just show you. Yeah, do you see? This is the whole. If you would have chosen this zone, this whole candle as your order block, then you would have had a very good trade here. But what I did, I chose this wick. This wick in itself an order block, as I said. And when you move to 1 hour, you saw that this was an order block. So with time, when you analyze things like this, you will be able to see how is this structure on a maybe on a daily or on a 2 day, how it's going to appear. That you will be able to see. And this structure, how it's going to be on a lower time frame, without even changing your time frame, you will be able to see when you analyze the structure. So we chose the wick. It didn't happen. So this might have been a trade that we missed. Happens. We have to accept that. But still, where are we going to look for a buy here? No, this already broke this high. So our new zone is this, right? This is our new zone. This is our new box. First area that we might be interested. Another one is here where we can look for a buy. Now this would be your box buy now if you're looking for that confirmation on a smaller time frame. Let's see. Oof. I wish I could show you guys on a 1 minute. It's not allowing me to show you that kind of that structure is exactly that you need to see. So this would have given you a little bit of a buy. And do you see the price came right back? And if your stop loss was just below this, it came to take out that. This is a big, very big zone when you're involving on 15 second. This is a huge zone. This is why you need to make uh, profits by taking partials. Maybe you should have taken out at this high, even high, and then next high, next high. That's how you're going to target. And in some cases, you can even trail. So this is why you need to make partial and then set B. But still, where is your target? This is your target. Let's see. Boom. You got it. You got your target here. So in this case, this zone hold. And if you would have waited for this zone, you were going to miss this trade. And this is why knowing where to mark your zones is also very important. That will come with experience. And I think I have also gave upload a video on that already. So let's see now, where is this? Where is your new box? This is your new box. Break structure here. Why am I not choosing this zone? Because this OB is already mitigated right here. This demand zone is being mitigated already. Mitigation and imbalance and all that, it's already in our previous videos. Do check those out. And where is your second box? Our second box is right here in this wick. Or you could take this whole wick, but for me, I'm gonna stick to this. And let's see. Yeah, you can take another, just this wick. So let's change the color of this box to this. Right. Where is your target? When price comes to this, you're gonna look for your third box. That, where is that? Okay, I must have removed that. That accumulation and distribution, that's what I'm talking about. Here you need to see the accumulation, the change of power, the change of character, and then the move up is where we involve. Let's just stretch this a bit, and then, nope, this would have given you a loss if you just bought here. But if you had your um, confirmation, if you were waiting for your confirmation, this would have saved you with this kind of momentum. Look at this. That kind of momentum, it was gonna wipe you out. So now what do? We have another break of structure here. So let's see if this will work. We're gonna involve ourselves like this. So here, what is very important is maybe you have seen a lot since then, and maybe some of them worked out and some of them. But what you have to realize is that when you start to consider taking in confirmation, everything, whether it worked or not, doesn't matter. You have a confirmation, you have a system, you have an edge. You have to follow your rule if you want to survive. And so that's very important. If you consider that, then the ones that do not work out, you won't have lost any on those. Okay, let this be the color. What's the expectation? Price comes there, give you the third box, that is the wick of distribution, the confirmation, and then target this area right here. That's the expectation. So what do we uh, have with this system, with this three box? If you notice how many threads we have got, this here, we have looked, we might have got every single leg there is possibility to take trades. Imagine this on 1 minute. You could do this the same thing. Imagine, forget that this is a 1 hour chart. This, if I do not show you the time frame right here, this could be a daily chart. This could be a monthly. This could be a 15-second chart. This could be a 1 minute chart. You do not know that. What I'm trying to say, price moves the same in every time frame. Whatever happening here, the same thing happens there. It's just that in a higher time frame, suppose on this 1 hour time frame, this zone holds more possibility than the ones that hold in a 5 second or 1 minute, because there are more orders here. This is how we use the time frame. All right, so let's see if this one works out. Already broke our low. We are not interested anymore on this. But this did not break with an impulse. So this could be just a liquidation of this lows. Let's see if it does. All right, so here, what do you see? You have a sale from here. It came to our zone after this liquidation, and we were still targeting this. That's fine. If we had to target this, that's fine. But You also have to realize that there is a break of structure right here. And then this is our first box, right? And where would have been our second box? This. And where would have been our target? This. And it fulfilled. In this itself, in this cell itself, in the range that we're working, we can develop multiple setups, as you can see here. It did give you that buy from here, target this, and still what price is doing right now, it has created another break of structure with an impulse. If you, when you involve with this method, if you see this type with a impulse, that's more probably there would be more probable for more accuracy. So here we have another break of structure with this, and we have a zone here. Expectation when price. Let me just draw it out for you guys. This is MB. This is the zone that we can expect price to come to. Second box. When price comes to this, expectation is that it's going to break above this to give you that setup. However, we are also still in this range. This is one of those situations. If you got yourself a sale from here, and if you find in this situation, you could hatch your position right here. And maybe you have a break even here and break even or make take profit somewhere here and there. So let's see how this one plays out. I am interested in this. Okay, so this did not give you your buy. This already broke down. So this is not the buy. If you had your confirmation, then you would have been saved on this. However, if you just bought simply just because there's a break of just because that method is baked there, then no, this would have been a loss. What are we still waiting on this? Finally, a break above. Yeah. So this sale, if you would have had on this, with this move, maybe it could have come to break even, or if your stop loss is below this, then this would have saved you on this move. And you were safe here too because you were in a position of hedging. You had your sale from here, and you had your buy from here. This is how you want to involve yourself. Again, we have a break of structure. Where is our next zone? Here. Where is your first box? Right here. Expectation when price comes to this, price gonna target this. This is how in any of the areas you can try to involve yourself. Do you think you would have got your buy with this momentum? No. So this is why always look for confirmation. But the point here is you always have areas, the setups that you can involve yourself. The thing is that you just need to know your confirmation. We have a break of structure right here with this move. Where is that coming from? This and the zone that you want to involve. Maybe this or maybe the last one right here. Okay. So we have a break already, a break of structure already. So where is your new zone? This would have been your new box, right? This would have been your boxed. And this, when price returned to where? This is already played out, but let's see where it would have come. The first zone is right here, and you had another zone that you could have used even here. So this zone may not have worked out, but this zone, if you use this one, then this would have given you that sale that you were looking for. And why am I telling this might have worked out when it hardly touched here? When this could have been your third box. Why? Because right here, how price might have come up to that zone. Let me show you. What is the setup that we're looking for? That's right. Somewhat like this is what we are interested to see. Something like this. Already priced on a lower time frame. This wick, this very wick could be this move right here. This one could be this. This move alone could be this huge wick coming down to break this low. Break this huge move coming down to break this low. Huge move coming down to break this low. And then this situation happened. So this confirmation, unfortunately, guys, I think this won't be fair to share with you guys about the uh, confirmation that I have that as I'm doing a private mentorship as well. So if you're interested, again, you can join. So here we have a break of structure again, right? Oops, it went too fast. Break of structure. Where is your next? This. Where is your zone? Somewhere here. And let's see if we can have this sale targeting here. Yes, it did. It happened. We have a break of structure again. So next, what is the expectation? What are we doing here? Structural wise, this is what's happening, right? So we are expecting this continuation is what we are expecting. There is continuation until and unless. So when we have a trending market, as we all know, we have a trending market, that's when this box is going to be so productive for you guys. But in a very choppy price action, you can still do this. This is what I do. And if you do not have a way to confirm your entry, a buy or a sale, it's going to be a problem for you because price keeps on manipulating on on checking out liquidities all the time because this is a bearish. If this breaks here above, uh, say it breaks above like this, and we're going to involve trying to involve here, this does not mean that this is already turning bullish. Maybe price may come to this zone right here and then do this. So structural wise, for institution, for them to manipulate, this is the move most of the time. Here, do you see kind of a trend line here being created with this a trend line being created? At one point, they're going to move above this and then drop below. That's how they are going to manipulate. So knowing that is why we have to confirm. And not only that, we need to take our partial. You cannot just uh, sail here and then wait for it to reach your target. If that's you, someone who can do, then good. That's good for you. But for me, I would look for to look partials maybe here and in here, and I take out most of my position and let maybe 5-10% run if it wants to run all the way, and that can do amazing things with those 5-10%. So here we have a break of structure again, right? Where is the break coming from? Let's give a try on this wick. And where is your box now? This is your box coming all the way from there to this zone. And if you could argue, You could even use this zone somewhere, even this. Let's see how it works. Bam. Again, this was the zone that I marked first because, yes, you can see there is a huge wick. A wick in itself is an order block, is a demand or a supply zone. This you will come with experience. In a lower time frame, this is a candle making a nice order block. That's why I chose this zone. Now we would have looked for our confirmation. As you can see here, if you understood a Wyckoff, if you have any idea, Wyckoff, this is your buying climax, automatic rally ST, sign of weakness, and then you have your UTAT, that is your uptrust, and then the test, and then the break above all of this. You could have involved yourself on this break with this move up is the retracement. And also, if you fail to involve on this, then this is the real retracement. You have a mini break here, right? What? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Break of structure, mini break. Where is your zone that you want to involve? Yeah, this is the zone that you want to involve yourself. Did you get? Yes, it gave you the perfect state. And then target first this, and then your second this, and then trail some position. Why are we trailing? Always trail. Lift 5-10% of your whole trade. Don't be so greedy about those. Sometimes it will run more than your 90%. So keep an eye on that. So again, we have a break of structure here. Where is this break coming from? From this zone, right? It's coming from this zone. Where is your box? From here to where it's going to make a low. Let's see how where it makes. Oops. Oh my God. I just failed like that. And this is why I say if you would have taken out 100% of your position right here, you are missing this whole move. That 5-10% that you left from your position is going to make more money than you made with the 90%. So let's not be greedy. Right. So this box is going to be, I think, this one. This is the low it makes all the way from here still. This is the zone where we're going to look for a sale. Oops. No sale right there. So here, what is this? Our zone has not been reached yet. However, already you're going to see on a smaller time frame, this is a Wyckoff distribution. Please work on 15 minutes. Okay, do you see the thing that I have been telling, the structure that I have been showing? Buying climax, automatic rally, ST, and then we have some kind of a liquidity being created in terms of equal high. And then this all moved up, and the break below with this. Before this move was made, what do you see? You see an accumulation. So this is what you see an accumulation, that looks like a distribution, and then this turned out to be the spring, and this turned out to be a reaccumulation. So this is a little bit complicated, reaccumulation and redistribution. You need to go and study those on that website that I have shared. So, all right. So here, this is the breakout structure from here, right? This is your box, even somewhere here. And when price comes back to this zone, that's what you're looking for, that buy, right? Sometimes in my analysis in my group, I've sent you that I buy on a uh, what other people call resistance. I sometimes sell into support. Why? Because this has not yet reach into my zone. This expectation is that price is still going to target my zone. So why not buy into it? If you have that confirmation, this is our accumulation in a smaller time frame. This is the spring, this is the test, this is the markup again happening. So this is how you involve yourself, guys. We're gonna wind up here. If you are not clear about things, then leave a comment. We'll see. And all right, guys, have a good day. Bye.